Our ninth bout of the evening brought to you by KC Tech Systems. From security, audio, smart homes to fully integrated systems for your home or business, KC Tech Systems is the company to call. Half an inch worth of reach for O'Brien, an inch worth of height for Crump. About the same weight, Crump much older, and a little more seasoned in the sport. Let's go back to the ring. Jason Nivens.
This bout is brought to you by KC Tech Systems. From security, audio, smart homes to fully integrated systems for your home or business, KC Tech Systems is the company to call. Fighting out of the blue corner, Caleb Crump. And fighting out of the red corner, John O'Brien. Cable Dahmer Arena, let's make some noise.
O'Brien versus Crump. Fourth one of the night here at FAC 5. Our referee is Nick Nolte. Crump the black trunks with the white, and O'Brien with the black and gray and the gold.
Nice hard low kick there from John O'Brien, and immediately goes back and feints to it again. He's going to keep Caleb guessing the whole time.
Missed with the right hook, did Crump.
Yeah, he's got long reach here. He's always going to be dangerous there.
Up top, came with the mid kick to that left side of the body of O'Brien.
O'Brien saved that nice long kickboxing range. I think he's going to do that, try to find his way and work himself in.
Already good pace, good feel to this here in the first 45 seconds.
You can already tell both these guys want to be in there and they want to look to finish the fight.
Southpaw stance for both. Combo for O'Brien. James Krause in his corner likes that. Came down with the calf kick.
Absolutely. It's still very early right now, but it looks like John O'Brien is finding his range just a little bit sooner. He's landing his hands. He's finding that low leg kick. You know, Caleb's swinging, missing, getting a little wild, but you know, he's throwing some kicks up.
Yeah, he had to survive what was a big right hand from Lamont Jefferson his last fight. Briefly got caught in a body triangle in that one, but was able to battle back. And in round one, trying to apply a guillotine, and then round two got control of that fight. Won by majority decision. That was back in August at FAC 3.
Good, nice crisp boxing from John O'Brien. Immediately listened to his coach.
Takedown attempt.
Wraps the head up to a net. Oh, had a guillotine. Caleb immediately gets his head out. Starts working on the top.
Now gonna go the other way, Crump.
Yeah, Crump gets to the back, lifts. John O'Brien's doing a really good job of controlling the hands, leaning against the fence, trying to work back up. Staying as heavy as possible, giving him really strange, awkward angles.
Came in with a side knee. Now comes the other side, couldn't quite land it. O'Brien's elbow keeping him out of the way.
Another big lift. And again, John O'Brien was working right back to his feet, just refusing to accept that ground position.
Halfway point of round one.
But Crump striking, hard knees to the thigh, knee in the knee, trying to get his hooks in.
And got both of them. Crump getting them both in. Got him around the abdomen. Now comes up with a knee to that right side of the head.
All right, John gets kneed while his hand's down. He's looking,
able to reverse it.
There we go. Got a little high, pulled his hand over. He needs to get that right hand clear to the other side of the body so he does not get his back taken. John O'Brien's right arm's a little bit too deep. Crump still has the back.
Trying to move his body to that left side.
Yeah, he's trying to establish position. He's starting to work back on top, but he's still pretty high. He's looking to straighten that, pull that heel, straighten the leg out. O'Brien gets some hand position here and allows himself to start building back up his base.
Crump with a good tight wrap on that left thigh.
Crump hit some hard elbows there over the top.
Inside of a minute here in our opening round. First of what is 3 5-minute rounds.
You can tell O'Brien just does not want to let him establish this top position, but man, Crumps is doing such a good job of staying heavy, controlling the legs, pulling that right leg out of John O'Brien just to stay on top. He's mainly controlling. He's not been able to land much strikes here. He landed a couple elbows earlier, but trying to go for elbows again. He just can't control enough to really land much striking here.
Now comes down on the head, got him with a couple, and more than a couple, a flurry of them.
Right when I say that, establishes position, starts landing some hard shots.
Multiple shots. Now the side of the head. O'Brien in big trouble. And another one this time to the right. And saved by the bell into round 2.
Crump gets up, feels good about how that round ended. Lands some hard strikes on top. But as John sits down, me looking at his coach, you know, and he's unfazed here, right? He wants a drink, he's taking a breath, and he's taking his coaching to see what he needs to do to change his game plan. To not let that happen, to get stuck underneath Crump, who's got some very good control on that top position.
Caleb Crump, whose nickname is the Peaceful Warrior. And I think that's kind of fitting because, you know, he's composed, he's cool, he's calm, he's collected. He just does what he needs to do.
Absolutely. He seemed very calm in there. It's definitely not his first rodeo, so I don't know how peaceful he was landing some of those hard ground and pound strikes.
I was thinking more, you know, at peace with himself.
We'll go with that one.
Sounds good. Advice for John O'Brien here, round 2.
I think he needs to get back in that boxing range and find his striking. You know, he doesn't want to get taken down. I mean, he was landing some hard strikes. I think his range was there better. He's landing the kicks. He's landing his boxing was landing a lot more than Crump's was right here. So I think it's where he needs to stay right here in this boxing range and just keep touching him, going the body, going up top, and mixing his striking up.
Mid kick for Crump.
Right
early
there.
Part of this second round, but got caught. O'Brien with a knee to the chin, now to the head, and another one.
Man, 3 hard, vicious knees. 4.
Hey, Crump might be in trouble.
Oh, nasty. Oh, there's the guillotine, super tight. Pulls guard again.
Got him wrapped up.
It's tight, it's tight. Can he keep his head in there? He's squeezing. This thing's tight.
Nick Nolte will be the one to make the call.
Caleb's trying to fight the hands, trying to get his head out. Oh,
and able to escape.
Wow, that thing was so tight, so close. Man, you can tell Crump just bites down, finds a way out of that. Man, that right there is where you can, if you want to quit, that's your way out. Man, you can just tell he's in this. Now he has his lock.
O'Brien lost it. Now Crump getting that right arm, trying to get it below the neck.
Yeah, he's hanging on, he's controlling. He's trying to drag John O'Brien back to the ground a little bit. He does not want the strike anymore. He wants to get on top, control the back, just like he's been doing in the first round. But John circles off, immediately gets a takedown.
Able to break off the cage. And took him down.
He's got the back position here, looking for a possible body triangle, both hooks. Looking to choke, right underneath the neck, immediately with that rear naked choke.
Crump trying to turn it around. And needs to reinsert those underhooks.
John O'Brien's doing a good job of staying really heavy with his hips there. He's not allowing himself to get too far over. Now he's getting a little high, but he's looking to control the body. He's got both underhooks there. most people go over that shoulder, and that's when they're going to slide off. John O'Brien makes a great call and goes double unders to control and goes right back to the neck.
Got that right arm again.
And that's very tight.
Caleb Crump.
He's in. Crump's fighting the hands.
Can he get out of it? John O'Brien looking for another one here at FAC 5.
Crump's got good hand position here. He's not allowing him to anchor that in, but this is still tight with one arm.
More than halfway through this second round.
Crump wiggles his head.
He got out again.
Yeah, he just wiggles his chin right out from underneath the arm. Belly's back down. Man, this kid is tough. He's not wanting to lose this fight. He refuses to quit. O'Brien slides off for an armbar possibly here. Man, they're both attacking submission after submission.
And again, Crump out of it with some body shots.
Yeah, gets out the top, immediately goes to work on striking, trying to find his own Kimura here. He's striking, controlling the arm, lands some hard body shots here, but you know he's going to go right back to that Kimura. He's keeping that arm isolated so he can go back to it anytime he wants.
That right side of the body. Came down with an elbow. And now back with the fist. And down again.
John O'Brien's got to find a way to get that right arm back, but also belly down, start getting his knees underneath him so he can start building back up to his base.
Coming down over the top with that right elbow, now switches back to the body shot with a fist. Another one. Right back to the kidneys again. O'Brien taking some big shots here, winding down the second round.
Yeah, he's just stuck in this position. He can't belly down. He can't go flat to his back. He's just stuck on his side. He's not really taking too much damage. He's blocking a lot, but he just can't move, and he's just stuck down there and miserable.
And the recognition of where the head is for Crump has been able to land those strikes as well.
He goes right back to the Kimura, gets that hand behind his back, but John O'Brien brings it right back in between his legs. It helps reinforce that arm from the submission of that Kimura lock.
Inside 30 seconds to the end of our second round.
Man, what a round. Both these guys had their moments. Positions keep swapping, submissions keep going. Some hard ground and pound here from Crump.
They've both had attempts.
Absolutely, man, for sure. Crump's just finishing strong in this round, which...
A couple more shots, right to that head. Nick Nolte says, hey, we got another round.
You got a little more time to get that finish. Crump refuses to sit down. He's still standing.
His corner telling him and reading lips, you got this. You got this.
They make him sit down. They're trying to throw some ice on him, trying to get him recovered. A few drinks. Again, John O'Brien's over here sitting down, listening to his coaches. Very coherent, very aware, taking a sip. You can just tell that he's still in this fight and is not affected from what just happened at the end of the round.
Well, if for any reason you tuned in late, Gage Young in our first bout by unanimous decision over Shay Conley. Derek Weaver in the heavyweight bout. TKO by punches in what was the second round. And then E.J. Brooks right before the end of that last fight by Darce choke to take care of Derek Holly.
John O'Brien jogging out to the center of the ring here.
Our third and final round. Thigh kick for Crump. O'Brien with the big left. O'Brien's corner encouraging him to attack.
Crump trying to wrestle, get his takedown.
Took some big shots to the head, wobbling a little bit. Now you said 21, but feels like he might be 32 from a fighter's perspective.
Not even
an old soul.
Not absolutely very old soul. Not even fighter perspective. Just a person, an individual. He's so wise above, beyond his years. He's such a smart kid. He knows what he wants. He's very, very mature. Fight-wise, he still has a lot to learn. And he's still growing every fight, but
got that right leg lock.
Yeah, he's got a little inverted triangle of his own here and trying to extend this arm.
Under the neck, Crump.
He's landing some ground and pound, but he's really trying to extend that arm and cut an angle for that choke.
Shots right to the temple.
Yeah, he's able to attack many things. He's got a choke here. He's got an arm lock. The face is right there. John O'Brien's not in a very good position right now.
He's almost gotten the head out.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get his body. Yeah, he's got this locked up. He's gonna have to get his body stepping over the foot, but Crump has his foot behind his back, behind John O'Brien's back. It's gonna be really hard for him to clear that. He's getting stretched out.
It's like in medieval times when they would do the rack.
Yeah, it's a very, very uncomfortable position, but all he can do is just kind of sit here and wait. He can try to flatten or like roll through and get flat on his back and then start scrambling. But there's not much place to go. As soon as he starts sitting off to the side, that's when he needs to roll.
Almost halfway through this third round. We've said it. Both of these fighters have had their opportunities. Right now, advantage Caleb Crump. He just did a stalemate in the middle of the cage. For good reason. Caleb Crump not going to budge.
No. John O'Brien's trying to find a way out. He's trying to step over the foot to undo that lock. He's using his hand to make sure the arm doesn't get extended.
Rolls to his right hip as his corner instructs. Now they want him to go the opposite way. And they want him to get to the knees, but taking shots again to the head. Crump just hammering down, hammer fist with that right arm. Now an elbow, more hammer fists. And not much O'Brien can do except try and swipe it away with the palm.
He's got to start circling, pushing that foot down, trying to unwind this lock he's got over the head. Just such a difficult position. Crump's doing such a good job of the foot that's over with the lock. He's doing a really good job of keeping that hidden behind his hip, behind his waist, so he can't clear that.
And John O'Brien running out of time.
Oh, there he finally gets a hold of that. He's trying to clear that, clear his head. But now he gets the arm lock.
Crump right back into it. And the left side of the head hammering down on John O'Brien.
Nick Nolte's taking a close look here.
Just again and again to that left side of the head. John O'Brien taking a pounding. His corner trying to say he's still working.
Yeah, he's trying to move. He just doesn't have much places to go. He's trying. He refuses to quit. He's just stuck in this position, taking these hard shots, and his arm's stuck. If he goes the wrong way, he's going to dislocate his elbow.
40 seconds left inside of it now, our final 30. John O'Brien just trying to hold on.
Yeah, he really needs to turn his left extremely hard. He's turned his hips down and try to get to his hip, get his elbow back and get back on top of it. Man, Crumps is doing such a good job of keeping fully extended and landing these hard shots and keeping his mind off of the movements he needs to make.
Inside 10 seconds.
Oh, man, that thing is straight. That's nasty. Oh.
And end of the fight. And Caleb Crump doing almost everything possible to John O'Brien to try and submit him.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I saw him reach back. For a second, I thought he tapped, but then the bell rang. I'm really not sure what happened. I believe it was the end of the round, but
I think it made it the distance. I didn't see any indication.
Yeah, I saw him reach his hand back, and I didn't know if he was tapping as soon as that thing got fully extended right at the bell. But I'm going to go with the end of the round, and we're going to go to the scorecard, which, you know, I believe a lot of it went to Crump, but man, that was such a close, so close to a submission.
Well, reputation as an up-and-comer in the sport continues to be cemented for John O'Brien.
Yeah, both of these fighters
Caleb Crump, not even 30 years of age yet himself.
Yeah, both of them were stuck in very bad positions. Both of them refused to quit and worked their way out. Crump, every time he worked out, he immediately got back to a more dominant position, and I think that was the difference in this fight.
We'll see what the judges have to say. Matt Martucci in for Sean Wheelock tonight. That's Zach Cummings, the UFC veteran. And let's go back to the ring for the announcement. Jason Nivens.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Judge Henry Geary scores the bout 30-26. Judge Fernando Marquez scores the bout 29-27. And Judge Brett Miller scores the bout 29-28. Your winner by unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, Caleb Crump.
Third professional win for Caleb Crump.